In terms of camera hardware, the Samsung Galaxy M20 comes with a dual rear camera setup, while the primary one is a 13 megapixel camera with f1.9 aperture lens with 1.12 micron pixel sensor size with PDAF technology. The secondary one here is a depth sensing unit which is a 5 megapixel camera with f2.2 aperture lens with 1.12 micron pixel sensor size, which also works as both as a wide angle lens and the depth sensing for the primary camera. Now the front camera here on the Galaxy M20 is a 8 megapixel sensor with f2.0 aperture lens, which is not as powerful as the Realme U1 in this budget pricing. Now with a good setup of camera hardware, the camera UI on the Galaxy M20 is feature rich. There you find a lot of options to play with, but the best thing I like about the Galaxy M20 camera UI is switching between the primary camera and the wide angle lens. However, the 5 megapixel camera not producing that much of detail, but you have that option to switching between the wide angle lens in this budget pricing. They also have couple more options like adding up stickers to your photos, and also with the continuous shot you can click 30 photos and the shutter speed is really fast on the Galaxy M20. There you find no lag or nothing like the previous Samsung devices, but one thing to complain here, Samsung could implement the bokeh effect or the portrait mode here rather than going with the live focus mode, because the live focus doesn't even work on the Galaxy M20 properly and the age detection is very bad. The algorithm here is very bad, and I don't like the bokeh effect. Even with having a dual camera setup on the Samsung Galaxy M20, there is nothing to do with the blur effect. Even smartphones come in a cheaper price compared to the Galaxy M20 produces better bokeh effect. So the live focusing mode present on the Galaxy M20 not doing anything. The blur background effect is very bad here. However, you also get the pro mode to get the manual control of the camera, which is a nice touch. Now these are some of the features that you get with the rear camera, and then you can also use some of the filters while capturing photos with the rear camera. Now going into the camera settings, there you can see that the maximum video output from the rear facing camera is about 1080p, and also you can shoot videos with 19.5:9 ratio, but sadly there is no electronic image stabilization. The rear facing camera also having the auto HDR, so you can also turn it on and off manually if you need the HDR mode. However, the HDR mode not improved a lot in the photos. And while switching between the front facing camera and the rear facing camera, there you find some sort of animations which look kind of cool. Now going to the front facing camera, this is a 8 megapixel sensor. There you find all of the filters to add. There you get a lot of beautification mode to change the skin color, skin tone. Also you can add vintage mode going to the filter settings. Now the selfie from the 8 megapixel camera doesn't look that great. It is noisy and the pictures come out very soft. How they also get all of the AR stickers which you get with the rear camera. So the live focusing mode on the front facing camera also works with the screen flash option. However, I don't like, because all of the photos come out from the 8 megapixel sensor is a very soft, and I don't like the front facing camera. So if you're going to buy this device for camera, then definitely you're gonna get a bad experience with the camera on the Galaxy M20. So believe my words, if you are going to purchase the Samsung Galaxy M20 only for camera, then this is the bad decision for all of you. Don't purchase the Galaxy M20 because there you have a lot more options like the Realme U1 with 25 megapixel front facing camera. Also the Zenfone Max Pro M2 comes with a 13 megapixel front facing camera, which also having the electronic image stabilization. However, the pictures from the wide angle camera looks kind of cool taken from an action camera, but there is a lot of lack of detail and the dynamic range is very bad here. Now if you are purchasing the Galaxy M20 only for camera, then please don't do it. Don't go for the Galaxy M20 because there is a lot of lack of detail. Even the colors are not accurate in the 5 megapixel wide angle camera, and also the 13 megapixel camera not producing that better images in compared to other devices available in the same pricing. Now the live focusing mode, however, sometimes it works, but the age detection is really bad in daylight. Even the portrait mode not even working with any objects. You have to be a little bit careful while taking photos with the live focusing mode. Even with the front facing camera, the live bokeh effect works, but I don't think the age detection is best in this price bracket. They will have couple more options. However, also you can use the screen flash while taking photos, the live focusing photos from the front facing camera. So in room lighting conditions, just use the screen flash to get better pictures from the front facing camera. In dark environment, the rear facing camera producing noisy images, and I don't like the camera. Now this video sample recorded at 100p from the rear facing camera, which is a 13 megapixel sensor on the Galaxy M20, and there is no sort of stabilization here, but the color saturation looks good, and we all know Samsung boosted the color to make it more pleasing to eye. So that is how the video sample look in the Galaxy M20 rear camera, which is a 13 megapixel f1.9 aperture lens. So let me know what you think about the color saturation and also the video sample from the rear facing camera of the Galaxy M20. And you also can shoot videos with 19.5:9 ratio, but there is no sort of electronic image stabilization on the Galaxy M20. But that is how the rear facing camera works. So let's now switch to the front facing camera. Now this video sample recorded at 100p from the front facing camera of the Galaxy M20, which sports a 8 megapixel camera with f2.0 aperture lens, and there is no sort of electronic image stabilization to stabilize the video footage, and it's not gonna perform that good in compared to the Realme U1's 25 megapixel front facing camera. So if you are searching for a good device with a good front camera in this budget pricing, then definitely choose the Realme U1 over the Galaxy M20, because the Galaxy M20 not gonna perform that good. And also the Zenfone Max M2, which came out recently, that camera also performed better than the Galaxy M20, because they also get the electronic image stabilization for the front facing camera video sample and the audio you hear from the given microphone on the Galaxy M20. So let me know what do you think about the front facing camera video sample and the color saturation. The frame is wider, but it doesn't look that great because there is no electronic image stabilization, and also the 8 megapixel camera is not enough. Also, you can record video on the front facing camera with 19.5:9, which is also a good thing, but there is no stabilization. That is also a downgrade here. So let me know what you think about the front camera sample. Now, after looking at all of the picture samples and the video samples, I can only say that if you are a Samsung fanboy, or if you are looking for a device in the budget pricing with a bigger battery with an Infinity V display, because most of the smartphones in the 5000 mAh battery category, they have bigger notch. So if you need a better look and with a Samsung branding, then definitely go for the Samsung Galaxy M20. Otherwise, if you are looking for the camera, then this is the worst camera you can get for this pricing. So guys, that's it for this video. If you find this video helpful, you know what to do. And if you want to follow me on Facebook, Instagram or Twitter, links given in the description box. So guys, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.